Hello and welcome to round one. I'm gonna open with Helmer Depth. The problem here is that I'm gonna draw all the cards in a way with Knight's Whisper. But at least we get an idea of what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a Rocket Arpit, Demonic Tutor, and the Terminate. Not too happy about it, but I'm gonna put the Rocket Arpit on top just in case my opponent has something like land, Crow Marks into him, taking away my land, and then I can hit the land drop with Rocket Arpit. Seems that my opponent is some kind of aggro deck with the play he just made. And if he is gonna run out Kurdape, yeah, I'm gonna run out Green Monolith to throw out the Maloku. Seems weird, but I mean, Maloku is gonna be really strong against his kind of opening. It's pretty annoying that... Oh, we have the Terminate. Yeah, we have the Terminate coming. Which is another really good card. And I don't think I want to run out Rocket Arpit like instantly. Just... Oh, man, what was the other card? There was Terminate and... I'm not sure anymore. Frenzied Goblin is pretty good against me. There was Terminate and what else? Let's look at it. Oh, Chainer's Edict. So we can get a Toxic Deluge. Stop on my turn. So we can get a Toxic Deluge with Demonic Tutor and then cast it. If my opponent plays like a pretty big creature here. But if he doesn't, I'm happy with casting Maloku. Okay. So my opponent is gonna cast something. 1/3 Double Strike Trampler. I think I do wanna run out Demonic for Toxic Deluge, in which case we need to get another Swamp. Tapped a bit wrong again, because now I'm gonna have a mana too much. How do I pay life? Okay. So I've tapped a bit different, like 2 mana up. Not much I could have done with it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm only gonna have 4 mana, but we do have this Demonic Control. We have Chainer's Edict for whatever he plays. We have Terminate for whatever he plays. Lodestone Golem doesn't really do that much. Yes, it's gonna cost me more to cast anything. Same is true for him. Let's not stop on my upkeep anymore. We draw the land, which allows me to do this and keep Terminate up. My opponent is down to 3 cards, so we should have this in the bag. Assuming there's not too much of Broken Burn in my opponent's deck coming to my face. Because that's the only thing that scares me here. Play the GAP is pretty good. Richardson Sport is pretty solid, but doesn't really do that much here. If he goes to end step, I'm obviously gonna Sword of War and Peace, huh? So yeah, Terminate here has to be the play, because I can't afford anything else. Lavacrow reaches, play Nighthawk. This gives protection from, not the colors he desires, so Nighthawk is better, and then next turn we can go Maloku, get back Helmer Depths, play Helmer Depths. And that should be the game. The only thing is, if he Richardson Sports a land, I can't do that unless I draw land. but I still think I want to run out the Maloku. Like, sure, Sword of War and Peace is a pretty solid card, but it's not gonna do. It's not gonna be the world against me. Let's put it like that. Because of Nighthawk. So he's leveling that up and probably tapping down a Lantern in my upkeep, because that's what I would do. Yep. What's the issue, dude? Tapped Artland. Yeah. So we draw Remand, which I think we want to keep open. I know it seems weird, but Remand is a pretty solid card. And Vampire Nighthawk trades with the Dragon Lord anyway. Remand protects the Nighthawk. The only issue here is that he can port my land and then kill it. But I had to play I had to put more on the board anyway. So he's gonna keep. Yep. This is a weird attack because of Nighthawk having that touch. Making his attack pretty bad. I hope he realized that. Jacob is fine. So on my upkeep, tap down land again. Probably Lava Crow reaches. Yep. Okay. Bad River, not really the land I wanted. If he equips and attacks and I block, that's pretty bad for me. I can run out Meloku, but then I don't have the Remand up. So the question is, if he does that and I take the hit, is it worth it? I think I have to run out Meloku and double block this. And give him the option to mess up. Yeah, let's just do it. Like, one of my two creatures is gonna survive. The only issue is if he has burn. Burn is pretty annoying. But I wanna cast a creature, I think. Stop on my turn. And it also works around Residon Sport, Meloku, that is. So if I take this hit, I fall down to 7. He has 2 cards. I think that's fine. The life gain on his end isn't gonna make a big difference. And being at 7 with 2 cards in his hand seems solid enough. Like, sure, Sword of War and Peace is an annoying card. We can actually flashback Chainer's Edict, right? So we're gonna sacrifice Bad River. Do whatever you want, bro. So use Meloku. Gain a token. Guess we get an island just in case we draw Future Sight. We draw Griselbrand. Pretty solid card. And we actually have the mana to untap this and then do something. Not gonna attack with anything yet. There's no need for it. We have Griselbrand not next turn. Well, we do if he doesn't tap down the Lava Crow reaches. Chasm Skulker is a pretty good card. Like, at this point it's already holding down the Jacob up, right? Because he's... well, basically the Meloku is doing that. Let's see what he's gonna do. 2 reds. To do what exactly? Destroy target artifacts. That's fine. Like, if he wants to kill the Grim Monolith, I'm fine with that. It's not game breaking here. A 3-1 first strike. I can hold it down with illusion tokens. Like, I'm not that scared of that either. He still has this just in case for he's really attacking with that, huh? So we can make 2 and block this. Which I think is fine. We probably want to get back an island. I shouldn't have taken that back. Too late now. Because we can never cast the Griselbrand anymore. So block, block, and block. So he takes another 3. His Jacob dies. I think we do untap this. Like, it doesn't make a difference. Like, he can Torch Fiend it, but if he wants to trade creature for a useless green monolith on my end, I'm happy with that. So Chasm Skulker becomes a 4/4 now. We draw Pact of Negation, which is huge. So we're gonna run out the island here and just pass the turn again. Might have been better to run out the Lava Crow Reaches, but if he had like Tectonic Edge after I use the Pact, I think this game is in the bag and I don't want to lose to my own Pact, so I found that casting the island there was a bit better. Just to play around something like Pact of Negation. So never gonna have an extra land drop. Let's just remand that for now. In that case, Shadow Skulker becomes better. On my end step, do I return a land? I think I do. We're gonna return the Helmer Depths. Okay. So now we have the option to play Helmer Depths, but then we won't be able to cast Griselbrand again. Which I think is our end game plan anyway. The thing is, with Pact of Negation coming down for the Peripherous, we're never gonna be able to do that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think drawing Liliana is probably the better play. We can pay for Pact like this and then cast a Lily. We are gonna attack here with a Moloku. There's no reason not to put some pressure on my opponent. We know one of his cards is Peripherous, which we can easily she can easily counter with Pact of Negation. So here comes Peripherous. He didn't draw land, else he wouldn't be tapping the Resonance board. So Pact of Negation. Yep. I'm surprised he doesn't go for the Destroy now, but okay. So we're gonna add mana. Okay. And then, yep. Cast Liliana, just because it's the best card in the deck. Entire player sacrifice a creature. We could make him discard, which would be fine as well. So there goes the Torch Fiend. There's no reason to be... Well, we could have played the Drowned Catacombs. Ah, man, so many mistakes. So we could have played the Drowned Catacombs. The reason for that is it's gonna save us a life next turn if we did it differently. Yeah, if we played the Drowned Catacombs, we could have got 3 mana, No, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we need everything anyway. We can't do the Maloko trick. Haste deals 3 damage to target player. Okay, that's fine. Still not gonna be lethal, so I'm assuming he doesn't have Fire Blast here. He only has 1 card in hand, so. Okay. So attacks with both. We obviously use this. And then go to blockers, because we don't want to die. Enters the battlefield, okay. Yeah. Each player discards a card, information. Okay. So we want to WAP against a mono red deck basically. Maybe I want Mystical Tutor because it can get Toxic Deluge. I think my deck is strong enough against his. Maybe Chasm Skulker isn't that great against him. The rest seems pretty solid. He didn't seem to be that burn heavy, so stuff like Gold Rise is gonna stick around. Demonic Tutor for Toxic Deluge was fine, but I do think I might want a Mystical Tutor for it. Probably Future Sight Gone then, and bring in Mystical Tutor. Like Future Sight is a really good card. So we have Fire Rise, Terminate, which you can't cast. We have Black Sun Zenith with a Grim Monolith. I'm gonna keep this because if I draw a mountain, I'm good. Wow, he didn't have a turn 1 play either. If I draw a mountain, I'm good. If I don't draw a mountain, I still have some options. This is Torch Fiends. Interesting. Let's offer it up, shall we? Like if he wants. Oh wow, that's even better. Pay 2 life. Pay 2 life. Play terminates. Yeah, I'm still gonna pay 2 life. I think I have to. Like we wanna play Fire Rise anyway. The question is, do we take another 2? I think the answer is no. We just wanna kill the creature right now. Then if he plays something else, we can terminate that. Assuming it's something big. Well, it isn't. Yeah, Fire Rise would have been better now. Because we would have been able to counter Side Crusher. That's an interesting one. It's a pretty good card. The question is, what do we do? We can play Grim Monolith and then the turn after go for 4. But we're gonna take at least 5, probably 6. We can terminate this at the end of turn. I think the Grim Monolith plays better then. Although, I might want to keep it for later. We're stuck on mana. Let's go for the Grim Monolith play, shall we? It's a bit weird because now if he hits 2 cards with Counter Side Crusher, he's gonna be good. 2 mountains that is. He revealed Hellrider. If he has a mountain and plays Hellrider, that's huge for me because of the Black Sun Zenith for 3 coming in. But Toe Rider is gonna hit me. Like, it's 8, 11 damage. I'm gonna go down to 7 again. Which is beating. How do I always heal? Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be 8. Hero's Downfall is a good draw. Black and 3. Okay. 3 is sufficient, right? Okay. So if it doesn't have a haster here, we have Hero's Downfall and Terminate to start killing things. If it does have a haster, like Keldon Champion, that's gonna be pretty hard for us. Mock War Marshal, not that big of a deal. Like, it is gonna be annoying. Especially seeing that he has the Original Sport to tap things down. Which he isn't doing. Cunning Spark Mage to target creature or player. Man. Please draw Black Sun Zenith again. Swamp, huh? So we can't actually cast this because of this. We can terminate this, but I think we want the Hero's Downfall it. Have to do it right now, because else I'm gonna be in an even tougher spot. He has 0 cards in hand, but Mock War Marshal is gonna kick my ass here. Because it's backed up by the Resonance Port. And I only have a single blue, which is this, so this is gonna cost me another life. Which would bring me down to 3, bring me down to 2. He has 1 card. Man, if only I took blue Elemental Blast. So it doesn't do anything. On my upkeep, he's gonna tap down what exactly? Arcane Sanctum, right? Or oh, it's gonna go for a Blood Crypt. That's pretty good. Oh man, what a draw. I think I have to ponder. None of these actually help me. Hallowed Depths allows me to see 1 deeper. Remand does something, but probably not enough. I think I want the mana, in which case I want the Hallowed Depths. I actually want to shuffle them. Demonic Tutor for Meloku then. Let's see what we have. For Black Sun Zenith again. Lily doesn't do anything. Mystical Tutor allows me to get the Black Sun Zenith and then cast it for 1. But he's gonna tap down Blood Crypt, so that's not gonna work. Black Sun Zenith allows me to do it for 2, or at least for 1. We just killed 2 of his creatures, but then his next draw has to be a blank as well. But I think it's my best shot here. Like, Toxic Deluge is gonna deal me damage. And it's gonna be lethal anyway if he plays another creature. So it has to be the Black Sun Zenith. If he plays something that will kill me, I will pact it. Nah, just kidding. I'm not gonna pact negation that. So maybe we want a Blood Gift Demon in, just because it's a creature. I'm not too sure about it. Maybe the days to stop things from getting out of control, but I think my deck is well matched. So we're just gonna keep with this. We're on the play now, so Solid Hands, gonna keep this. Gristerbrand is basically a mulligan though, but if you can stall long enough to get it into play. Oh, he mulligans, nice. He keeps his 6, so that's pretty good for him. And we're gonna play a Crumbling Necropolis. I think turn 2, I wouldn't mind demonic tutoring for... Man, does he have Ape again? Seriously? Don't tell me. I'll check up. Just as bad. I think we... Oh man, what a draw. I think we demonic here. 2e. Like, what can he play that I'm that scared of? Nah, well... What do I demonic for? Lily? I think that's the target I would go for, Liliana. And hope he doesn't have a 2-drop. Let's just see what we have. Liliana probably is the better card. It's also Chainers. Lily is the way to go, in my opinion. Like, if he plays Mock War Marshal, I have Black Sun Zenith. If he... Oh man. So, on upkeep, he taps down Crumbling Necropolis, I get Fire Rise. Shoot on is stupid. Wolfie. So he's gonna tap down this. In response, I'm gonna Mystical. We're gonna get Fire Rise. So the land gets tapped down, that's fine. We draw Fire Rise and we just fire this. He knows about it, so there's no point in not doing it this way. And if he now plays a creature, Lily is pretty good. Yep. Problem is that is actually gonna kill Lily. So do want to make him discard a card instead? I don't think so, and I don't think I actually do anything here with Lily. There's no need to yet. We can just mana ramp here, take a few pings. He only has 4 cards, and we have plenty here. Black Sun Zenith can wipe the board out of most cards. Like Hell Rider, it's not gonna be a biggie because Black Sun Zenith is gonna kill that. He could have attacked with the Spark Mage, it makes no difference. So we fall down to 13, but we have Black Sun Zenith here for 5. For 3, sorry. So black, 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 and black X is 3, okay. Black Sun Zenith. Kill your board, deal me 1 damage please, thank you. And then we have Ponder in Lily. So he plays more lands, which is always good if you're a mono red player, is playing more lands. He only plays a Tiger for Ape, I think. Firebolt, huh? Okay. So he does have Sunburn. So on upkeep, probably tap down Crumbling Necropolis again. That's okay. We draw the island we want, because we definitely want that. I think we... How do we do this? I think we want to keep these because of Pact of Negation being in here as well. And we do it like this. No. And then we can play Lily and not do anything with it, which I'm not a big fan of, because then it opens it up to hasters. I think when we play it, we actually want to be able to use the sacrifice effect immediately. We basically want to keep Pact for something that's gonna be brutal to deal with, which isn't a lot. Like a lot of cards he's gonna play, we can play around. So he's gonna tap down this again. Oh, even better for me now. It doesn't really matter. Let's just cast Meloku. It's gonna take another charge from Sphere of the Suns, but we're gonna keep the last charge for Grisbrand anyway. And this way at least we can play around the Resurgence board a little bit. And it's gonna be hard for him to deal with Meloku. Kargan Dragonlord is fine. Because of Lily. He only has 2 cards, 1 card now. He has way too many lands. If this is a creature, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I was just gonna level it up a bunch of times. That's fine. I think he's gonna do it once too much though, because now he no longer has his original sports activation, which he probably wants to keep around. I know he wants to make it a 4/4 flying to stop the Meloku. I see. Not really the results you want to be having here, bro. No, I do not want to pay 2 life. So Lily is gonna eat his creature. Almost clicked the wrong one. And we are gonna attack here. I mean, we do have 2 tokens to block, plus a Pact of Negation back up. We have 7 mana. So if we draw land and he doesn't tap something down, I have it. Lodestone Golem is fine. I'm not that scared of it. We can return the land here. Probably get back the mountain. Just to have a blocker and have a discard target with a Lily here. Okay. Each player discards a card. I'm gonna discard the mountain here and play this one. Wait, what? Oh yeah, okay. Sure then, I guess. We still have the 1 mana for the Pact of Negation. And we are gonna attack with the Meloku again. We have the blockers. And then next turn we have Lily up to make him sacrifice Lodestone Golem. Because the card is a bit annoying. What's this gonna be? Lightning Mauler. So it then gets haste, but he can't really attack with it. I'm gonna let it resolve. Sure, it's gonna give other creatures haste, but he's gonna have to sacrifice something to the Liliana, and if he sacrifices the Lightning Mauler, that's fine by me. So he obviously attacks here, there's no reason not to. I'm gonna block with the illusion token. And I'm gonna make him sacrifice something because I don't want to be up against hasted creatures all the time with Lightning Mauler. So tapping down. Okay. So making him sacrifice the Lightning Mauler is the correct play here, I think. So we attack with the Meloku again. Chasm Skulker is just there to block in case I need to. We also have Remand and Pact now. So it looks pretty solid. He only has 1 card that he draws every turn. Sure, Lodestone Golem is attacking me, but big deal. Because I can just return lands to my hand. Interesting cards is gonna come up here. It's probably gonna get remanded. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna get remanded. I mean, we basically counter the card because it casts with flashback. And now we have a 3/3 blocker for his Lodestone Golem. So if he attacks, we just snap block. Sure, we'll take the block here. I mean, the more we can develop our board and the less he has on his board, the more odds we have of winning, right? So we attack with everything here. He only has one card. We have Pact of Negation up. I can cast the Night's Whispers, but there's no need for it. Counter Side Crusher. It's not gonna be an issue. So he's never gonna draw land again. That's the only thing about it. So he suspends Rift Bolt. That's fine as well. Do we have lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has no cards in hand. Yeah, we have lethal. Assume he realizes what I'm doing. Because he has no cards, nothing that he can flashback. So the only thing that can go wrong is if I mess up. Which I'm obviously not gonna. Yeah, he conceded. So 1-0 up, and I'll see you guys for next round.